What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chef Chris Brown from the Chef Table Podcast. Real quick before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to the Chef Table Network on YouTube. We got a bunch of shows coming out, or actually, I don't know when you're watching this video, so they're either out or coming out. Shout out to Ladies Reservations, that'll be out. And Chef Table Eats, that's another show that John and I are doing where we're hitting the streets. You know, we're trying some of the best places that you guys recommend in LA, all the mom and pop spots, all the hidden gems. So, you know, man, we're doing big things in 2024. But let's get into the video, man. I want to talk about the Cat Williams, Willie D interview. Now, I did see Shannon Sharpe's interview and I loved it. You know, anything like Cat Williams is going crazy. You know, the views speak for itself. He was going in, he was going crazy. He was airing people out, and I was really shocked to hear about some of the things he was saying about Steve Harvey. All allegedly, let's say that. But let's dive into the Willie D interview. The interview was really good. I will say that. It was entertaining. It wasn't as entertaining as the Shannon Sharpe interview, and it was shorter, but Willie D took more of a different approach. I don't think he wanted the controversy or the drama behind it. And he didn't ask the questions that I personally thought he should ask. But overall, the interview was good. I will say Cat Williams right now is, he's sober. I know I see a lot of the comments, or I've seen blogs about it, and, you know, Tiffany Haddish said he was on drugs. That man is sober. His story is matching up. His story is not changing. The detail in the story, he's sober. He's definitely sober. Now, was he sober before? I can't say that. You know, he was in the media at one point and he was looking crazy. Cat Williams was looking crazy. But he's sober, and I think he's just on a campaign to just call people out. You know, people go through a spiritual phase where, you know, he said this multiple times in an interview. He doesn't lie. He doesn't want to lie. If you don't like his truth or you don't like him being honest, you know, you just have to choose to deal with him or not. So I do like that. I do respect that. And I think he's definitely on a spiritual journey to just be himself, if I could say that. But the interview was very interesting. You know, his childhood. He didn't like calling it homeless, you know, but couch surfing. But he was young, 13 on the streets, young. He was a millionaire young. And so he's been in the game 20 plus years. You know, I did like the fact that Willie D did talk about the, you know, the whole role for Next Friday, how that was created, who originally had that role. You know, because someone had came on the show earlier and said that role was stolen from him. And so, you know, they addressed and they had talked about that. Overall, though, the interview was very good. It wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for the mess. I know I was looking for the mess, but this was a softer approach, I could say, compared to the Shannon Sharpe interview. And it makes sense. You know, Cat Williams went hard on one platform and kind of fell back a little on another platform. And, you know, you can't go too, because once you start going too crazy, people are going to start saying he's doing it for clout. And again, the whole doing things for clout thing, I never understood that when someone is already famous. You know, I never understood the doing things for clout thing. I never got that. You know, I get it if you're up and coming, you know, if you're new to something, you call somebody out that's been doing it for years. Yeah, but Cat's been in the game for a minute. A very, very long time. I think people forget how long ago that Friday movie he was in came out. And yeah, people forget how long he's been in the game. So I don't necessarily want to say he's doing it for clout. But yeah, interesting interview, man. I like it. I'm curious to see if he's going to do any more interviews. He's going to hit up any more platforms. I don't know what is there left to say. I mean, he already got Cedric the Entertainer out here looking crazy. You know, anytime I go on social media or something, they got the side-by-side comparisons with him doing his joke and Cedric doing his joke, and you could clearly see it was stolen. You know, not almost word for word, setup for setup. You know, one's a spaceship, one's in a car. So he already has him looking crazy there. So, you know, that's just my thoughts. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check out the Shannon Sharpe one. I'm pretty sure the whole world's seen it. It's probably at 50 million views already in, you know, less than a week. But if you haven't seen Willie's, check that one out too. And again, that's just it's a softer interview. That's the best way I could describe it. It's softer. Overall, though, still very entertaining. You know, Cat Williams, he talks his shit on there still. But it's not like he did on Club Shay Shay. So yeah, check that out. If you guys haven't checked it out, for sure, check it out. And yeah, I'm looking forward. If he does another interview, I'll definitely I'll talk about it again too. But as of right now, man, you know, he's turned me into a fan. He what he's doing is working. He's not doing it for clout, but it's reminding me who he is, and it's got me on YouTube, like typing in Cat Williams, you know, 2000 this, whatever. Yo, the dude's a legend. Cat Williams is a legend. Nobody can take that away from him. He's a legend. So, all right, man. Until next time, I'll see you guys later, and don't forget, I'll see you guys on the Chef Table podcast soon too.